Hello all, welcome to my vlog, and in this vlog we're going to continue from where we have left last time. Last time we have seen this application.dw part. Now we'll continue the demo on the following topics. So without wasting time, let's get started. So again I'm using this DataWeave playground, and you can see here that I have I've I'm using this XML file that I found on the internet. So let me show you how we can use the map operator. So to use the map operator, first let me convert it into something as let's call it fast food, and in the fast food, let's say we are having payload dot breakfast menu. This is the breakfast menu, so we need to go to this like this, and then we will iterate over all the food items. Star and then food. Star is to iterate over all the food items. And the next thing, so first let me show you some working of it. So you can see here we are having all the foods, right? So moving to the next thing, that is using the map. For map we need to use map, and inside it we will have data and index, and then we'll use the lambda operator. I assume you all are familiar what is lambda operator, and let's call it name, and in the name we are getting this data dot name. Here you can see we are having this name, and this data is map is iterating over all these items and getting this data, and we are getting the name from the data. Similarly we can have other thing, let's call it cost, data dot price in this case. So now we are having price too. So that's about the map operator. And next part of the demo is distinctBy. So you can see now we have this French toast 2 times, but we want to remove the duplicate and we want it to occur only one time. So for this what we can do is we simply need to use distinctBy, and then dollar symbol. Now you can see French toast is only occurring one time, so dollar symbol will simply kind of consider the whole array and make the distinctBy. Moving to the next part, next is we are having orderBy. So for the orderBy what we're going to do is, let's say orderBy, let's say we want to get it sorted on the basis of name. So for using orderBy we need to treat this as an whole array. So for that we need to put brackets over here like this. So you can see it is now ordered in the ascending order based on the name, B, B, F, H, and then in the last we are having S. Okay, so the next part of the demo is filter. So filter will filter out certain values. So using filter we can have it like that. Let's say filter, and inside the filter let's say let's say we want the items that have the price more than $5. So now all those items are here. You can see the French toast that is having the price $4.5 is not in the list. Okay, So moving to the next part is the reduce. So in this case we will use reduce to kind of calculate the sum of the all the items that we're having. So for that, let's say total, and let's iterate over it again like this, and then we will use reduce, and inside the reduce we will pass the lambda function. Let's call it tk, and then let's have it as sum equal to 0, and just it's a lambda expression again. So let's say sum plus tk dot price. Now you can see sum of all these are here, but if we want sum of only the items that are present here, for that we need to apply this filter that we have applied here. It's very simple. Just apply the filter here, and now we are having the price of all these. Previously it was showing the price of price total of all the items. Now it's showing price total of only these items. So reduce is over. Now go to the pluck. So pluck is basically used to pluck some values out of the data that we have. So to give you an example, let's copy this and let's comment it out. So you can see currently we have this, but let's say we want only the values. We will use the dollar symbol, just like this. We are having only the values in the food. You can see in the food the values are this: name, price, description, calories, right? We're getting only the values. Let's say we want only the keys, then we have to use double dollar like this. Now we have only the keys: name, price, description, and calories. And for triple dollar we will get the index like this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see name has 0 index, price has first index, description has second index, and calories is having the third index. So it's moving to the next part. Next we are going to see the functions. So it's not always the case that we have to use this pluck every time. We can kind of create a function and create it once and use it again and again like this. Func, let's say we want to have only values. So what we do, we will pass an entity, and what we're going to do is entity, and for the values we will use dollar symbol, single dollar for the values. So what we can do now is, this is going to be our entity. So what we need to do is, we will use this function and pass the entity, and now we're getting only the values. So using this function you can write it once and use it again and again, and that is basically the purpose of the function. And moving to the next part, changing data types. So to change a data type, that's very easy. Let me show you an example. Let's say you are having a variable as string 5, right? So if you go here and say type of, let me name it as A, and just type A, you will see it is of type string, but you want to convert it into a number. So what you need to do is just type as number. So now the type of, that is the data type, is the number. Moving to the next thing is index of. So index of is again not that hard. Let me give you an example. Let's say, let me uncomment this. Let's say you want to find the index of 5.99, that is 1, 0 and 1. So for that, what you need to do is need to find the index of 5.95, and you just need to put it in the index of, like this. You will see index is 1. 0th index belongs to Belgium waffles. First index belongs to 5.95. That is what it is coming here. Okay, so moving to the next part of the demo. Next is replace with. So it's not always the case that you will get data as this in this format, like number format. Sometimes you will also get data as like dollars with the dollar symbol and other thing. So to show you the demo of this, let me quickly delete the unnecessary part, and let's take it as dollar. Now if you go to this breakfast menu food dot price, you will see it is as a string, but we want to replace the dollar. So what we need to do is we will replace what we need to replace dollar, and as dollar is a reserved keyword, so we need to use a backslash to escape it, and with let's take it as empty string. So now you can see dollar has been removed and we are getting it as 5.95 as a string. We can convert it further into a number. Like this. Now the double quotation mark has been removed. And moving to the next and the last part is format for string data type. So sometimes you may also need to kind of change the format. So let's take this example. Let's say we want it to have a different format. So what we will do is we'll just say as a string, and then in the curly braces we will say format, and in the format within the double quotes we'll choose the format like 00.00 something. So like this you can have a different format. You can see we are having 4 zeros in the end after the decimal, and it is having 4 places after the decimal. So that's how we can format our data. Formatting is basically used in the banking part, where they can also append as many as zeros they want to support the larger number easily. So that's it for demo. Thank you all for watching my video. Hope you liked it. Thank you.